super excited this afternoon with our Leadership Unplugged series to be with my friend Sigrid Nauwelaerts, who is a Talent Mobility Director for Johnson & Johnson. But my super excitement comes from the fact that you are part of our freshman class of Board of Directors. So thank you for the next 3 years of your life that you're going to be giving to our industry and to my leadership. But I want to talk just a little bit about, you're from Belgium. And tell me a little bit about what is the landscape right now over there. You know, Brexit is occurring just not too far from you. And what are you seeing a lot of activity as a result of this? And how is your organization thinking about this?
Okay, first of all, thanks a lot, Peggy, for having me. And I'm also super excited to be on the board. So thank you for that. You know, Belgium is a small country, but it's in the center of Europe, so we do have a lot of European institutions and European employees in Belgium. What's hot is that on Sunday we had elections for the communes.
Okay.
And next year we will have federal elections in Belgium. And of course Brexit is a topic which is very close to our hearts, I guess everywhere in the world, but of course especially in Europe and especially in Brussels, because there's also a lot of British employees or European employees of the UK working and living in Brussels. And yeah, it's close to our heart. We don't know what's happening, and I think it's important that the sooner the better we get some clarity on how it will look like with Brexit. So I think everyone is really curious to see how that's going to go.
It's really interesting in listening to you talk, because I think about oftentimes the anxiety is in the uncertainty.
Indeed.
And to your point, it'd almost be better, my gosh, if there was a position, because then you could take action. But where it's so fluid, you're not sure, do you turn left or do you turn right? It must make, managing a mobility program, and your employees or your transferees saying, well, do I want to go live there or not go live there? I mean, are you experiencing that within your entity?
Sure. I think indeed, what you don't know is creating some anxiety. And I think for our employees it's really important that they feel taken care of.
Yeah, sure.
Johnson & Johnson is also a very caring company, so for us it's really important that the employees feel that, and I think that's also what we like to do, or where we find that's important for us in the programs. For us, I think it's important to put what they say, the human aspect also in the mobility program and in the assignment life cycle. Because that's important. You can take care of all the practical, the logistical pieces, but the family and the employee need to feel lucky and need to feel taken care of when they go to places which are not always that easy to live with, or have completely different cultures, have completely different ways of living. So we need to take care of them.
Yeah, and help them. So I want to pick up on a different aspect, because you're a female executive, a woman, and I would just love to hear a little bit about, for young women who are entering their work careers and their career journeys, what advice would you give them for how you got to be where you are, and what they should think about as a female?
So I think I'm personally also very excited by having younger female employees or male employees in my team, and we currently also have a leadership program employee in the team, and I think that gives a great number of energy to everyone in the team. But what I would really recommend them is keep on learning and make sure or understand that everything what you do will change. It's not because you do it today, it will be the same in 6 months' time. So keep your eyes and ears open and learn with everything you do, and try to improve what you're doing, because I think that's important. The continuous learning, the continuous improvement, that's what we need in the mobility space.
Yeah.
But that also provides a lot of positive energy to what we do in the mobility space.
You know what, I think you hit on it, the positive energy, right? I get up every day with sort of that passion and that fire and that desire to make a difference, right? And I think when you talk about what we can serve as role models through a very uncertain time, and it's very clear to me in listening to the way you mentor your team that you also must have had a great mentor. So I just want to end on, what were maybe 1 to 2 words of wisdom that person gave to you?
Never give up, and always focus on how you can do better and what's coming next, and stay curious. stay curious for what you do and how you do it and how you can evolve in the mobility area, how you can evolve our function or make our function better.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for being with me
Thank you,
this
Peggy.
afternoon.
Thank you very much.